Is everyone alright? Yes, look, the wall has moved. And on the other side, is that a ladder? What are we waiting for? Let's go downstairs. Hey, I think it's wise if Azurite and I stay here and guard the entrance. You finally want to be alone with me, huh? Quiet, or I'll make you eat sand for as long as we wait. We leave this area to you then. Exercise caution. What are we going to find down there? I have a bad feeling about this. What? What in the world is this place? It doesn't take a genius to figure out that some shady experiments have been conducted here. There doesn't seem to be anyone for now, but it's doubtful we'll have that luck much longer. Let's split up and try to gather as much information as possible. Right. This place gives me the creeps. And what's this feeling of déjà vu? So many complicated calculations. Do you understand any of it? Not much, actually. But look, there are strange marks on these papers. They look like streaks of blood. Do you think it dripped here by accident? I doubt it, judging by its shape. It looks like whoever was here wrote until they injured their hands. What incredible dedication to their work. I wonder if the vassal ever overworked herself to that point. What do you think, Lady Faratraz? If you have a duty to complete, sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Yeah, she definitely did, although hopefully her paperwork never came back covered in blood. These papers are all signed with two names, Saito Pascal and Elias Lehmann. So there were only two researchers working here? Those don't sound like Mid-Bernese names, though. Indeed they don't, which means that their reason for working in the desert was to hide something, or someone. What do you think is in this little box? It's locked. Where's the key? Beats me. Perhaps it's stored somewhere. Here. Did you find something in this drawer? Oh, it's a key. I'll take it. Usually abandoned keys like this come in handy. So many Yeah. You have the key now. Maybe it's the one we found just now in the drawer? Let's try. Oh, it opened. What a beautiful ring. That diamond looks really expensive. There's also a letter. Let's see. My beloved, I've been thinking about you ever since we met. We've been through a lot together and I can no longer contain my feelings. I know your heart beats for Saito as well, however, please accept my gift. Hey, doesn't this sound like a proposal? It talks about Saito, which means that the writer of this letter must be the other researcher, right? Yes, Dr. Elias Lehmann. I wonder if they had feelings for the same woman. Judging from this letter, it looks like a love triangle. You're unexpectedly attentive to these things, Lady Faratraz. Oh, shut up. Do you see the mark on this map? Yes, what about it? It points to the fort where we were earlier. You mean the fort controlled by Amaranth? Although I wonder if it was already in use by Amaranth back then. That's not even the most interesting part, though. Read here. They will pay. Because of Saito, those bastards took everything away from me. I shall curse his bloodline to serve me for eternity. Huh, ominous. Judging by the handwriting, the person who wrote this wasn't lucid at all. And the date was 59 years ago. Any money? No. Did you find anything we could use, Ria? Yes, look, there are a few studies on human blood on this shelf. On average, an adult produces up to 2 liters of blood per day. This means that for our research, we will be able to count on a maximum of 1400 liters. What does that mean? Let me do the math. 1400 liters divided by 2 liters a day, it means they had at most 700 days worth of blood. About 2 years. To do what, I wonder? A legitimate question, and I really think we'll find the answer here. There are so many books on the shelf, hard to say which ones might be useful or not. Hey, don't touch. These must be delicate. Hmm? This one actually looks different from the others. It's a diary? Today, Farild came back to visit us. I hope these frequent trips of hers won't make the nobles of Hoikada suspicious. When I think back to when I first saw her, a lady of unique grace, moved by noble intentions. If only she were not cursed with a disease carried within her own blood. A disease? Her body is not strong enough to withstand the frightening magical power. But she volunteered for our research in order to improve everyone's lives. I sincerely hope that she herself can be saved by the fruits of her hard work. Farild, huh? Wait a minute. Did you just say Farild? Yes, does that name sound familiar to you, Lady Faratraz? Farild II of Hoikada. She was my grandmother. A talented woman whose magic power was said to be extremely powerful. Couldn't it be another Farild? I doubt it. It isn't a very common name, and the information scattered here leads to believe that the royal family was involved. Yeah, there are too many coincidences to consider any alternatives. But what was a Hoikadian royal doing here in the middle of the Midbar Desert? That I don't know. The pages on this desk are all crumpled or torn apart. Saito wants to collaborate with the church researchers. Unacceptable. It's obvious that they prefer his methodology to mine, but Farild needs to be healed now. So, was the Church of Pylam involved in this research? Do you have any idea what the books on the floor here are about, Nina? Let me check it out at once. There seem to be reports about parallel research on mana published around the same time. Oh, so the researchers here were taking all sorts of information into account. Well, that seems to make sense if you want to conduct research. It's not like you can start from scratch. Anyway, it says here that the Church of Pylam researched the mana generation process too. That's weird. I never knew anything about that. Maybe it's something from long ago. This is certainly the most ominous point in the whole room. I agree. I wonder why they arranged the blood this way. Where have I seen that symbol before? Ria, is there any information on the paperwork scattered here? Let me check. Yes, this would seem to have something to do with it. Farild's blood contains extraordinary magic such that it seems almost limitless. By harnessing her blood, we could even create an inexhaustible source of mana. The applications in the field of medicine would be revolutionary. We could use healing magic at any time. Being able to use magic at any time, undoubtedly the dream of any healer. Yeah, I can understand how the writer of this text felt. However, trying to force nature can lead to some nefarious results. Mana is like a constant stream, a flowing river. Now it is here, then elsewhere. Trying to curb such a flow is like building a dam in your very soul. If mismanaged, such power will eventually stagnate. It will become a swamp of malaise. I've never seen it that way, but maybe it's okay for mana to be fleeting? I think it's neither right nor wrong. It depends on how humans harness that power. I wonder if I've used it responsibly so far. To avoid undue risk, we started experimenting on squirrels. The compatibility with Farild's blood is very good, and so far they are doing well. Some have even been able to regrow limbs they had previously lost. Wait, now I remember where we've seen this symbol before. It was on Squinking's belly. Wow, it really had it on its belly. I was blind back then. Could you not yell that name in the middle of a serious investigation? Well, that was awkward. The rest of the text is illegible. It was all very interesting though. Let's see what's written on these papers scattered on the floor. Both Saito and I have no doubt that Hoikada's royal blood may be the key to achieving infinite mana. However, despite the fact that we both want to achieve the same end, we disagree on the path forward. Saito believes that the best course of action would be to process the blood alchemically and use it to create a cistern for mana. But I'm of the opinion that we should inject the blood into a living being instead, and turn it into a vessel for that power. A vessel for infinite mana? That sounds like the vassal of the Demon King. Saito's method is safe, but perfecting this cistern might take over 50 years. In contrast, my method has less than a 10% chance of success, but it would only take a couple of days. Interesting. Could the cistern they're talking about be the mana crest? I think so. And what does the royal blood of Hoikada have anything to do with all of this? We definitely need to put together all the information. It seems we might be able to fully grasp how the Demon King came to be. I couldn't agree more. There's still more here somewhere. Here. The sheets on this wall. It looks like research data. Huh, are you confused too? I don't understand much about it. It's too complicated. But the date written here is 61 years old. Alright. I think we've searched the whole room thoroughly. Yes, we have. How about we put together the information that we found?
That might work.
I approve. Let's get started.
Listen to me.
How intriguing. So to recap, 61 years ago, two researchers looked for a method to produce infinite mana. They were Saito Pascal and Elias Lehmann. It seems they wanted to help humanity by allowing magic to be used at all times. And as the basis of their research, they used the blood of Farild II Hoikade, my grandmother. She was a great mage, right? But according to the diary we found, she was also very ill. Yes, if we connect this to the research data, it seems she had at most 2 years left. Oh, what was this illness exactly? This isn't very clear as of yet. Her magic was too powerful even for her. Interesting. A mana so intense that it's almost like a poison to the body. I'd say it checks out with what I felt when my seal broke back then. That was in our records too, wasn't it? Trying to encapsulate that stream of mana was like building a dam in your very soul. Sounds like the same principle behind the seal of the vassals of the Demon King. You think so? I thought it was referring to the mana crest, to be fair. Well, that's not surprising, since both concepts originated here. Saito Pascal seemed to want to create a mana crest, and Elias Lehmann came up with the vassal concept, I assume. Is that really the case? Oh, is that really the case, though? Wait, if it's 61 years old... The research started at least 61 years ago. However, the Demon King first appeared not earlier than 60 years ago. How could the concept of vassal be born before the Demon King even existed? It can't be. It's not what I think, right? It could be that we have been looking at the matter from the wrong perspective all this time. We've always assumed that the Demon King was a natural calamity and that humans came up with vassals to deal with it. But what if the Demon King himself was a human creation? Helios, the Demon King, was created by humans? Wait, doesn't Helios sound a bit like Elias? I mean, it does. But why? Maybe for your grandmother Farild? According to these papers, she appeared to be very ill. She had 2 years left at most. The scientist who, out of desperation to help his beloved, turns himself into a demonic being with infinite mana. It's too convoluted even for a third-rate romance novel. In some later documents, he seems to have lost his mind. Perhaps it happened after he turned into the Demon King. But some things aren't clear. For example, I think he wrote something along the lines of, "Because of Saito, those bastards took everything from me." Who are those bastards? Amaranth? Well, the position of their fort was marked on the map. Stop it. So he just wanted to save Farild, but then Saito betrayed him for Amaranth or something like that? Stop it. Don't take me for a fool. Why are we trying to understand his motives? That filthy bastard has deceived me and my people. He has ravaged our nations for decades. Lady Faratros, calm down. No! What should this lab mean to me, and why was my grandmother involved? Sister. Vargas, look me in the eye. We're not trying to pity him. We just want to understand the truth. Everything's fine, okay? Now take some deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I'm fine now. Thanks.
Whatever the truth is, we'll deal with it together.
Boss battle coming up. We will.
Okay.
Okay, indeed.
Hello, Kabir.
Ah! An earthquake?
What in the world? We're outside.
What now?
I'd say that is enough. Playtime is over. Kabir!
Did he just shift the entire area? This confirms it.
You're the archdemon.
Is that what they call us superior beings nowadays?
Look at that confidence. I wonder if you'll keep that cool when we force some information out of you.
Just try it. If you have the power, of course.
What do you mean?
You are all just pawns to me. Hobbies for my infinite boredom. I wanted to help you by leading you here on a whim. I wanted to see your reactions. And look at your faces. Especially you, vassal. You're such a spectacle right now.
You sick fiend! Take that back! Don't you demons feel anything at all? How could...
I've already told you. You cannot question me without proper power.
How can you leave the world at the mercy of chaos, is what he said.
Or, in other words, prove to me that you do possess such strength. Quench my thirst for knowledge!
He's completely insane. Just like Tacitus.
Then we'll accept your gracious offer. We would be the pawns, right? I hope you're ready to lose at chess.
How entertaining! I was waiting for this!
Alright.
I am Kabir, the purest manifestation of the Demon King. I am desire, knowledge, ambition. I am change, future, hope. I hope you'll be enough to entertain me!
For my people, I'll keep fighting.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, he's got 2 attacks. Yeah. You know what? No, just
Let's see.
Suzaku. Nah,
Forge a new path.
just a normal attack will do.
me.
My turn.
Can I really do this?
Stronger versus numerous foes. You know what? We'll check out what he's weak against.
How entertaining!
I
Okay.
know all about you.
He's neutral in terms of elements, I suppose. He's fairly strong against a bunch of effects. Ah, great.
How entertaining!
Oh, crit. Okay, 4.7k. Evasion buff is very helpful.
For my people, I'll keep fighting.
Honestly, just apply regen to
I shall
yourself
forge
this
a
turn.
new path.
Why not use Ultimate Glacier?
Slaying, healing, I'm your man.
You will just attack.
Every target has a weakness.
You will
every
also
target
just
has a
attack.
weakness.
Can I really do
And
this?
you will use Pillar Heal. Ah, she missed again. Oh, he healed himself and buffed his defense. That's great. Hell's Ballad. Okay, what does that do? Okay, it does a little more damage, I guess. Oh, and it poisons. Oh, it poisons a lot. Yikes. Alright.
Did he just shift the battlefield?
I wonder how this is going to affect the fight. Stay focused.
For my people, I'll keep fighting.
Okay. And that would reduce his defense. It would be at the end of the turn. Scales of her defense. You know what? Well, this
Once
actually,
again, it's my turn.
yeah. Let us go
Fear
with
the
that.
power of the monocrest.
Honestly, Suzuku just. I'd actually prefer 30%. Yeah, very instance.
Slaying, healing. I'm your man.
Every
just
target has a
attack.
weakness.
Oh, it's actually pretty late. That's annoying. The heal. You know what?
It's my turn.
I shall forge a new path.
We'll do something different.
I shall forge a new path.
Do anything useful here? Because I think he might. Actually, I don't think he can kill. We'll do 60% though. Because by the
better
time
not
it's Suzuku's
underestimate me.
turn, there'll be 2 more attacks to
Every
kill have gone
target has a
through.
weakness.
Can I really do this?
And you will reduce his attack, actually. So he does less damage. She finally hit. That's nice.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Yeah, I can withstand that. Some good healing. And his defense decreases. The poison hurts, but it's gone now. The Holy Wand helps as well. Right.
Humans are not made for your entertainment.
That's what he used to think too. But that sort of wishful thinking only brought him despair.
I have a mission to fulfill.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, no, just...
It's my turn.
Sure, just go
It's
Ultimate
my
Glacier
turn.
again. You just hit
Every
him.
target has a weakness.
You also just hit
It's
him.
my turn.
And you... You heal Suzuku. What's Song of Repose do? Heals him a bit, gives him a speed buff.
Let me heal
okay.
you.
I can live with that.
You're just pawns.
Yeah, that's fine. Ah, paralyzing is not great, but... Let's see. 3000 damage. Hell's Ballad moved again. Frostbitten. Okay.
You said you represent ambition and change. What sort of change would an insane fiend even desire?
That is very simple. You see, he wondered about the same thing long ago. What kind of change can humans bring? Throughout history, they have only caused suffering for their own benefit.
That seems like a stretch. And what would you propose? Let's hear it.
The obvious choice is to make human beings go extinct. Everything shall return to Mother Nature.
Enough.
I have a mission to fulfill.
Okay. Baratraz. It's still
Once
reduced
again,
at the
it's my
moment,
turn.
but actually... Keep it going.
Fear the power of the monocrest.
You'd better not underestimate me.
Every target has a weakness.
Can I really do this?
Yep, that's fine. Okay, Elegant Slash, that works. Ultima Glacier, it's last turn.
For my people, I'll keep fighting.
Right, then... Oh, his turns come pretty late, actually. Let's go with that.
Fear the power of the Monocrest!
You, Ultima Glacier. You
Holy Father, look at me!
My turn.
prayer on yourself. You
It's my
attack.
turn.
You also attack, but I think just with a normal attack. Does 5k damage. Critical from Rhea, 6k damage. Lovely.
You're just pawns.
Ultima Glacier. Freya, yeah. Lumbra. Hell's Ballad, we move again back into the desert. Everyone's burnt, and Fana, okay, he heals himself by 10k, and a status ailment, and an attack buff. Okay. Right then.
For my people, I'll keep fighting.
That's slightly troublesome. We'll put the... Well, the defense debuff is actually still there.
Once
Interestingly.
again, it's my turn.
We'll keep it up,
I shall
though.
forge a new path.
We will...
It's my turn.
You know what? Go for the 30% heal to all.
Slaying, healing, I'm your man.
And I think I want him
I have
to
a
heal
plan.
Suzaku even further.
It's my turn.
And then I want just
Can
more light
we do this?
damage. Only 3k. I guess she does have an attack debuff, but still. Yeah, it hurts, but it's not a huge problem. Wait. Oh, yeah, burning reduces the amount of healing that happens. Okay, okay, that's damage coming in.
Once again, it's my turn.
Okay. Right, we will use Neregus on
Let's
Faratraz. Suzaku will attack.
It's my turn.
Kristoff will attack.
Every target has a weakness.
Rhea will attack.
Can I?
Shiori will heal. Ah, miss is unfortunate. Yeah. Ah, another miss. That's very unfortunate because he would be dead otherwise, I'm pretty sure. But now, with those misses, he's not. Okay.
Once again, it's my turn.
That is troublesome. Honestly, Neregus,
My turn.
she's... I have to try, don't I? I have to try to get him dead before
Really do this?
he has a chance to kill the rest. There we go. Okay. Good enough.
How contradictory. How fun! Even this, however, is a form of change. A new future on the horizon.
57k experience. Nice, level 77. I honestly feel much more comfortable in battles where the damage input into my units is fairly constant. So I know what I'm expecting. Whereas in the last battle against the last Archdemon, it was basically just, you know, it could be like 6k damage a turn, or it could be fairly little, and it could just be that unit could attack that unit. It was pretty difficult. But this one is just like, yeah, you might be getting like 2k damage to every unit every turn, but that I can work with that. I can anticipate that. And we got some mana earrings. And a holy mana drop. And divine dust. Ooh. We'll see what we can do with that. Probably craft a legendary weapon. Serves you right. Turns out we weren't the pawns. How funny. Come on, you've earned some answers. What did you want to ask me? Are you going to cooperate with us so easily? Foolish question. I am ambition and knowledge. I serve no one but those who prove to be worthy of my wisdom. I don't have much time because of that damned mana crest of yours, so hurry up. Well, that's oddly convenient. To you goes the honor. It's my turn. Okay, it seems fair, I guess. What does they will pay mean? Oh, too bad. What? You took too long. I suppose some questions are to be left unanswered. Wait, don't you dare leave like this. Talk about denying responsibility. My consciousness is being sealed away because of you. But you... Me? If you know something, just say it already. When we first met, I had the feeling I'd already seen you before. But now I understand. You and I are the same. What? If you're so intent on getting more answers, you can always ask him directly. Mana Crest obtained 1200 MP. Nice. Christoph, you're getting a skill. The Mana Crest, it absorbed Kabir's power. It didn't have to end like this, damn it. Don't lose hope. We already have enough reasons to feel sorry for ourselves. We don't need another one. Yeah, today's revelations were more than enough. I need some time. What did he mean just now? With all that talk about me and him being the same. I'm sorry, when he transformed the terrain, it caught us off guard. Yeah, man, I might have broken a bone or two. Don't worry, this wasn't an easy opponent to predict. What are your plans now? We'll return to Magnolia to take a stock of the situation with Empress Phoebe. Won't you be staying in Midbar for a while? It's unlikely. The situation is too urgent. Take me with you, then. Are you sure? It's going to be fine. I'll send a letter to the chief explaining my reasons. After what I've seen here, I can't just sit back and do nothing. Midbar has adopted a separatist policy lately, similar to Lazarus. Any kind of representation would be nice. Not exactly lately, it's been going on for many years. Come to think of it, it was Pylam and Magnolia who had to liberate this territory from Amaranth around 60 years ago. All the more reason to break with tradition. Man, count me in, for the same reasons as her. I'd say we make a great team, and Empress Phoebe pays well, so... I'll ask her to decrease your pay. Yep. What's wrong, Lucas? Hey, what do you have in your mouth? Didn't I tell you not to grab random stuff? I'll take it. Be a good boy. Wait, this is... a mana drop? Did you find this in the laboratory? I think I have seen a similar one in some old documents. Could this have been for reals? Lunaria. Oh, that seems nice. And that concludes another absurd chapter of our story. It left a bitter taste in my mouth. If I combine what I found out today with what we learned from Tacitus, then Nini, are you okay? Yes, I certainly can't complain after what you and Lady Faradras have been through. Complain all you want. Then I shall complain. Oh yes, I will complain. Until the Demon King is defeated. Until I find out the complete truth about 60 years ago. You want to save? Yes. Alright. So, we'll end today's episode here. Very interesting stuff in those recent few. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for doing so. And I'll see you guys again next time. Till then, bye.